Have you ever wondered what truly happens after a spiritual awakening? When your soul steps into its destined power and your entire world begins to shift? The journey is profound, filled with revelations and transformations that leave you forever changed. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you'll understand why this process is one of the most beautiful yet challenging paths you'll ever walk. The first thing you notice is how your perception of the world completely changes. Everything seems clearer, as if a veil has been lifted. Colors are brighter, sounds are richer, and the energy of the universe feels more tangible. You realize that the world isn't just what we see. It's a living, breathing tapestry of interconnected energies. Have you ever felt like you were suddenly seeing life through a new lens? One that reveals the beauty in even the smallest things? Your emotions take on new depth after awakening. Happiness feels boundless, and sorrow feels like a sacred release. You no longer fear your feelings. Instead, you embrace them as part of your growth. Every emotion becomes a teacher, guiding you closer to your authentic self. Have you ever cried not from pain, but from the sheer intensity of understanding something deeper than words? Relationships shift in ways you never expected. Some people who once felt close may start to drift away, while new soul-aligned connections enter your life. It's not about loss, it's about alignment. Only those who resonate with your new vibration will stay. Have you ever felt both the pain and peace of letting go, knowing it was necessary for your growth? Your intuition becomes a guiding force in your life. You start to trust that inner voice, that gut feeling, as it leads you toward your purpose. It's like having a compass that always points to your true north. Have you ever made a decision based purely on intuition, only to discover it was exactly what you needed? One of the most profound changes is the way you view challenges. What once seemed like obstacles now appear as opportunities for growth. You understand that every difficulty carries a lesson, and every setback is a step forward in disguise. Have you ever faced a hardship and later realized it was the turning point that led you to something greater? The connection to your body strengthens after awakening. You start to notice its subtle messages, when it's tired, when it's energized, and when it's calling for healing. Your body becomes a sacred vessel for your soul's journey. Have you ever felt like your physical self was trying to communicate with you in ways you never noticed before? Dreams take on a new significance. They become vivid, symbolic, and often prophetic. It's as if your subconscious mind is speaking directly to your soul, offering guidance and wisdom. Have you ever woken up from a dream and felt like it carried a message meant just for you? Your purpose in life becomes clearer than ever. You start to feel a pull towards something greater, a calling that aligns with your soul's mission. This purpose may not be what you expected, but it feels undeniably right. Have you ever felt like the universe was pointing you toward a destiny you couldn't ignore? Time feels different after awakening. Moments seem to stretch and contract, and you realize that time isn't as linear as you once thought. It's as if you're stepping into a timeless space where the past, present, and future merge. Have you ever felt like you were living outside of time in a moment that seemed eternal? You develop a deeper connection to the divine, whether you call it God, the universe, or something else. This connection is personal, intimate, and unshakable. You feel guided, protected, and loved in ways that transcend words. Have you ever felt an unexplainable presence that reminded you that you're never truly alone? Your priorities shift dramatically. Material possessions lose their grip on you, and you find joy and simplicity in moments of stillness and presence. The things you once thought mattered now feel insignificant compared to the richness of your inner world. Have you ever let go of something you thought you couldn't live without, only to find freedom on the other side? Nature becomes your sanctuary. You feel a profound sense of peace when surrounded by trees, mountains, or the ocean. It's as if the natural world mirrors your soul's harmony. Have you ever felt like the earth itself was nurturing you, reminding you of your place in the grand design? You start to notice synchronicities everywhere. Repeating numbers, meaningful coincidences, and symbols show up in your life, guiding you toward your next steps. These are not accidents. They're the universe's way of communicating with you. Have you ever experienced a series of coincidences so perfectly aligned that you knew they weren't random? Your energy changes in ways others can feel. People may comment that you seem different, calmer, more radiant, or more magnetic. This is the light of your awakening shining outward, touching everyone around you. Have you ever noticed how your presence alone can uplift or inspire those around you? The spiritual awakening journey is like stepping into an entirely new dimension of existence, where your soul takes the lead and your old self slowly fades away. But what happens after this profound shift? Have you noticed how every small moment suddenly feels like it carries a deeper meaning? Keep reading, because by the end, you'll understand why this transformation is so powerful. One of the first things that happens after awakening is the undeniable urge to seek truth. The mundane explanations and surface-level realities no longer satisfy your soul. You dig deeper, asking questions that most people don't even think to ask. Have you ever felt like the truth is calling out to you, even in the silence? You might notice an overwhelming sense of peace washing over you, even in chaotic situations. This isn't because life becomes easier, but because you begin to understand that everything has a purpose. Have you ever experienced a moment of calm so profound that it felt as if the universe itself was embracing you? As your vibration rises, you find that you can no longer tolerate negativity in any form, be it toxic people, environments, or even your own thoughts. Your energy becomes precious, and you guard it fiercely. Have you ever felt the need to walk away from situations or people who no longer align with your spirit? The past no longer holds you captive. After awakening, you start to release grudges, regrets, and old wounds. You realize that holding on to these only weighs you down. Forgiveness becomes your greatest ally. Have you ever let go of something that haunted you for years, only to feel as though a massive weight was lifted from your soul? There's a magnetic pull toward knowledge and wisdom. You find yourself drawn to spiritual teachings, ancient texts, or practices that help you better understand the mysteries of the universe. Have you ever felt like you stumbled across a piece of information exactly when you needed it, as if the universe was guiding you? Creativity blossoms after awakening. You might feel inspired to write, paint, sing, or express yourself in ways you never have before. It's as if your soul is overflowing with ideas and beauty that it longs to share with the world. Have you ever felt like there was an artist within you waiting to be unleashed? Your connection to others deepens in unimaginable ways. You begin to see the divine in everyone you meet. Strangers feel like old friends, and even difficult relationships carry a sense of sacredness. Have you ever looked at someone and felt a sense of unity, as if their soul was reflecting your own? Your physical body undergoes changes as well. You might feel lighter, more energized, or even more sensitive to your surroundings. Your body aligns with the higher frequencies you're now living in. Have you ever noticed your body responding differently, almost as if it's adjusting to a new reality? Time no longer feels linear. Moments blend together, and you might experience déjà vu or a sense of timelessness. You understand that the present moment is the only true reality. Have you ever felt like time slowed down, or even stood still, as if you were suspended in the now? You develop an immense gratitude for life. The simple things, a sunrise, a smile, a breath, become sources of immense joy and wonder. Every moment feels like a gift. Have you ever stopped to truly appreciate something ordinary and felt your heart overflow with gratitude? Challenges don't disappear after awakening, but your relationship with them changes. You begin to see them as opportunities to grow and learn. Instead of resisting, you embrace them with faith. Have you ever faced a challenge and felt stronger because you knew it was helping you evolve? Synchronicities and signs from the universe become a daily occurrence. Repeating numbers, symbolic animals, or unexpected encounters start to guide you along your path. Have you ever felt like the universe was leaving you breadcrumbs to follow, leading you closer to your destiny? Well, after awakening, you realize that happiness doesn't come from external circumstances, but from within. You find joy in just being, in existing as your true self. Have you ever felt content without any reason, simply because you were in alignment with your soul? This journey is not a destination, but a continuous process of unfolding and becoming. It's about embracing the unknown and trusting that the universe is working in your favor. What have have you experienced after your spiritual awakening? Comment below and let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe for more profound insights. And if you're ready to explore this journey deeper, check out the video in the description. It's packed with revelations that will resonate with your soul.